Hey there, Nancy Drew Clue Crew.
Dare to play.
My name is Michael Gray, and this is my video walkthrough for Nancy Drew Ghost of Thornton Hall. This is the newest Nancy Drew game. It's game number 28 in the Nancy Drew series. In this game, Nancy goes to the haunted Ghost of Thornton Hall Island. Actually, it's called Black Rock Island, but she goes to the haunted Thornton Hall. She confronts a ghost named Charlotte, and she also solves the mystery of a kidnapping. So we've got a lot of interesting things happening in this game. Let's start by taking a look at the tutorial. The tutorial tells us that we have the cursor, and when it's a magnifying glass, you can zoom in. When it's a hand, you can pick up items and use items, and when the cursor is an arrow, you can move in the direction of the arrow. You have a task list and a journal, which keeps track of everything that happens. You have an inventory and a cell phone, which you can use to make phone calls. Okay, that's basically it. Let's get started. I'm going to play on Master Sleuth mode, which has added difficulty. As you can see, it has more challenging puzzles. And unless I'm mistaken, the game begins with Nancy unexpectedly getting a phone call in the middle of the night. Don't you hate it when people call you in the middle of the night and they wake you up? I mean, this happened to me once, and it was a wrong number, if you can believe that. So I basically woke up and like, hello, who is this? And the girl's like, hey, Charles, how's it going? And I'm like, what? Who's Charles? My name is Michael. And she's like, oh, sorry. And she hung up. It's like, why is she calling Charles at 3 o'clock in the morning? I don't know what this girl is thinking. And does Nancy's cell phone ever go to voicemail? Because it just keeps on ringing and ringing and ringing. I guess I'd better answer it.
What time is it?
Late.
Savannah? Is that you? What's wrong?
I got a case for you.
Can it wait until later?
I'm sorry, it can't. There's been a kidnapping. A girl just a little older than you.
Shouldn't the police be taking care of this?
There's only so much they can do, and she needs to be found before something bad happens.
What do you mean?
The call came in for me, but I can't go. Thornton Hall is a dangerous place for people like me.
Ghost hunters, you mean? So people think it's haunted?
They know. Jessalyn needs someone who ain't afraid to run after her. That ain't me. What I'm asking of you is dangerous.
After everything you did for me in Japan, I'll do it.
Thank you. Drive to the airport now. I'll arrange a ticket. And Nancy, I didn't call you just because you're a good detective. I called you because you're a skeptic. Thornton Hall is no place for anyone who believes.
Then you called the right detective.
I'm serious. You think long and hard about that before you get on that plane. If what you find on the island is going to get to you, don't go. Stay home.
Don't worry, I'm on the case.
Alright, so we're on the case. And Nancy travels to wherever it is she's traveling to.
You sure about this?
I am.
Watch yourself around the Thorntons. They earn their bad reputation.
Well, thanks for being concerned. I should be okay.
Well, it depends who's here. Hope for your sake Wade's not skulking around. Or that loony bin reject Harper. But it's Charlotte you best watch for. Black Rock Island belongs to her now. Has ever since the night the fire took her. Take care now.
Wow, that ferryman really likes bad-mouthing the Thorntons. So, we are here at Thornton Hall, or Black Rock Island, you know, whichever way you want to refer to this place as. Not sure where it's located. I'm just gonna guess that it's Savannah, Georgia, just because we have a character named Savannah. That's really the only reason why I think it takes place in Savannah, Georgia. It does take place in the South. So, let's go over here. I'm going to start by going inside Thornton Hall. And the first thing we're going to do is talk to Colton.
Jessalyn?
Excuse me?
Sorry. Of course you're not. I'm just tired.
No, don't be. I'm Nancy.
You're here to help?
Savannah Woodham called me in. She seems to think there's a supernatural explanation to Jessalyn's disappearance.
A couple of days back, that would have earned an eye roll. I'm Colton, the fiancé. Welcome to Thornton Hall. I'd extend you all the courtesies of the Thornton clan, but we seem to be about 20 years too late for that. You might need this. I found it in the house.
Now, Colton is Jessalyn's fiancé, but I don't call him that. I call him the man with the dance moves. And this right here is Jessalyn's cell phone.
Is this Jessalyn's?
Yeah. It's dead, though. And the charger got mangled by something. Maybe you could channel all that inquisitive energy into seeing if you can get that old phone back up and running.
Thanks for the hint there, Colton. I think I will make sure to fix the cell phone before the end of this video.
Were you and Jessalyn getting married soon?
Yes.
Any chance this is just pre-wedding jitters?
She might have had second thoughts about the wedding. Trust me, everyone does. But she never let anyone worry about her like this. She loved her family more than anything.
Is it safe to assume you had second thoughts about the wedding?
I never said that.
True, but you implied it. You said, "Trust me, everyone does."
I know. I remember it like it was just moments ago.
It wasn't moments ago, Colton. You said that like 10 seconds ago. Really? Really, that's all you're gonna say?
See you later.
Bye.
So it looks like he is unwilling to admit that he has had pre-wedding jitters. I don't know about this relationship between Colton and Jessalyn. Maybe she really did run away so she wouldn't have to marry him. In any case, you want to go over here in order to pick up a hammer. You definitely need a hammer in order to fix Jessalyn's cell phone. See, what you have to do is hit the cell phone with a hammer, and that's going to fix it. Yeah! No, wait. No, that will break the cell phone even worse than it already is. Let's go in here. This is Clara, Jessalyn's mother.
You must be Nancy.
Yes, you must be Clara, Jessalyn's mother.
Yes.
I want you to know that I'm here to help you with anything you need.
That's real sweet, hon.
I know you may not want me here since you didn't actually call me yourself.
So long as you help me find Jessalyn, you're welcome under what's left of my roof here.
Ah, thanks, Clara.
Who did Jessalyn come here with?
Addison. I tried talking to her, but she was a wreck. Here. She'll have calmed down a bit by now. I hope.
Alright, so Jessalyn was here with her friend Addison when Jessalyn was kidnapped.
What do you think happened to Jessalyn?
You wouldn't know by the look of this dump, but we're worth a great deal of money. Well, that's what I thought this was. But then, no. Not yet, at least. I can't believe I'm praying for a ransom note to show up. It's like someone's trying to punish us.
Why do you say that?
Thornton Hall was once something truly beautiful. But so much greed and tragedy built up in these walls that when they started to crumble, I wanted to save this place, make it mine. But I couldn't. So whoever took Jessie wanted us to sit here in this broken down old house waiting for her.
So there's a lot of greed and tragedy in the Thornton family history, huh? We'll learn more about that later, but for now, let's follow up on the possibility that Jessalyn ran away because she didn't want to marry Colton, aka the Dance Master.
Is there any chance Jessalyn's disappearance could be cold feet?
My Jessie would never put her family through this nightmare, never.
Okay, but still, I want to find out more about Colton and Jessalyn. I mean, was she jealous of his awesome dance moves?
Were things good between Colton and Jessalyn?
They had their rows and their romantic dinners, same as any couple. Colton had well, hun, he had some issues, but they worked through them.
Issues?
You mentioned that Colton had some issues. What did you mean?
To put it delicately, family issues. Never you mind, it has nothing to do with what's going on now.
Okay, well, if you say so, Clara.
See you later.
Take care.
So let's see, we've got a couple of things we can look at in this room, such as the picture. We have a book. You know, a book about the Thornton family. We also have a book on female secret agents of the Civil War. Ooh, fancy dresses. Really, really large dresses. They must have weighed a ton. We have more pictures. And I believe the important thing is right over here, near the tea set. We have some oranges. And we have a napkin. You can also make some tea if you really want to. There's not really anything to making tea besides for the fact that, hey, you're making tea. So let's see, this is one of the workrooms. This is where the Thornton family used to do work before they moved their operation off of the island. And this is where we will be able to fix the cell phone. Grab some pennies here, then go to this table. So this book tells us how to make homemade batteries. We have vinegar and soda and, let's see, fruit, like oranges. So I think we have everything. Use the hammer here to get some nails.
Time to recharge the battery.
Now just zoom in on the table. Put the oranges in, put the nails in, put the pennies in.
All right, let's see if all those oranges did the trick.
Then attach the wires, and the phone will charge. Fantastic. Whoa! Shadows! And nobody's there. Mysterious shadows from nowhere. Maybe this place really is haunted. Alright, this is the upstairs area. There's really nothing here besides the door to Charlotte's room, which is locked.
What's that smudge? It almost looks like something was painted over.
And a portrait of Clara, which was painted over. So this is a puzzle. It's not too difficult to solve. Simply go back here and grab some turpentine. And you want to use the turpentine to clean off the paint smudge. Alright, napkin. Put the turpentine on the napkin, then use the napkin on the smudge.
There's something back there. What is that? Are those graves?
And it looks like there's a picture of Jessalyn. I think this is a picture of Jessalyn in the Thornton family graveyard. Spooky.